So hello and good Monday. This is Positional from Curbal.com, and as it is Monday, it should be a Power Query video, right? So in today's video, I actually thought that we will go through the solutions that you sent me for the Power Query challenge. We've been doing this Power BI report on FIFA, on the World Cup, and I asked you to clean one of the data sources, which was a PDF, and you've done a brilliant job. I actually have 12 people that participated, which is amazing, and the solutions are really good. There is a lot of gold in there, like the former Power Query challenge. I really recommend you to go through the files yourself, because you are so many. I will have to go a little bit quick through the files, but I'll show you the things that I thought were super cool on the files, okay? So I think we just go through them. It will take a while, and I don't want to make the video way too long. So I'll see you at the end, especially if you are one of the contestants. Watch the end, okay? I have a message for you. See you then. Okay, so what was the challenge? You actually got a link to a PDF. This is the PDF I just downloaded. And the challenge that you got, it was to actually clean this. So we will get a table that we could use in Power BI in our FIFA report. And 12 of you actually answered to the challenge, which I think is super cool. And I'm going to go to some highlights on each file. You'll get all the files, so you can go through them by yourself, okay? But it was really well done. The first thing I want to show you is Didier. I would take them in order. So, I mean, in order of your names, so not even when I receive them. So there is no special order as how I am following this. He's namely that he's using Imke's film and get PDF function that I explained on the video, and he posted a link to the video. Thank you, Didier. And one useful trick, I think, for Didier's file, it was that he's actually listing all the Power Query functions inside Power Query, I guess, so he can cherry pick what he needs. So he's using this shared. If we go up here, I have also a video on that where I'll show it, but you can see it here. You just write equals shared, and then you will get a list of all the functions. You can create a table of it, and then you can just search. And then in here, it will actually take you to what the actual function does and how it works. So this is quite neat. Perhaps it hasn't to do a lot with the challenge, but I think it's a way to find Power Query functions without Googling them. So thank you to Didier for showing that. If we go to the next one, is Frank Thompson. And I have Frank's file here. He sent me a text file, so I just put it in Power BI, and he downloaded the PDF file. So I just have a file path to where I have the PDF file downloaded, but he cleaned it directly from the PDF. The thing I liked about Frank's solution is that I and a lot of the contestants actually split the text. Okay, let me show you. I don't know if this is the best file to show it because it loads a bit slow. Let me show you here. Let's see, coach player. Let me show you in a second. So you see what the actual challenge is. If we go to source, so PDF import function, I'm guessing this is Imke's function too. And this is the challenge, it is a complete mess to clean this up. You will say, oh, but it's just separate by, split by space. Well, no, it's not. So you download it yourself and you'll see it's not that easy. So the way Frank fixed that is instead of splitting one by one, he actually split it and he figured out, okay, so the first one is always in position 0, then position 4, 33. It's just such a pity it takes quite a while to download. Not sure why. But so the column rest here, you will get the file, so you can check it yourself. Is the actual column where the players are not clean, and then it's just clean it in one step. It says, okay, split by position 0, 4, 33, and 84, and call it number, FIFA, display name, last name, and the rest called rest. So this is super cool. So download it and check it out. Really, really nice. The next one I want to show you is here, Rooster. Haichi Power Query Challenge. It cracked me up to read this comment. He says, here you go, Ruth. This was challenging and my path to completion was definitely not elegant. In fact, it was downright dirty. So dirty, I feel like taking a shower afterwards. Yeah, I feel your pain. I thought it was also quite nasty cleaning. Something I think that is super cool about Haichi's solution is that this Power in a PDF file, if we go to Korea, what is Korea? Korea, there it is. You can see that where the name is too long, it just goes 2 rows, and it happens everywhere where the name is too long for the actual column. And I guess that is how PDF is formatted. And when you import this into Power BI, you will get 2 columns for the same thing. And he is the only one that actually took that into account. I didn't do it in my file either. So really cool. And he is doing that right in the beginning. So he says, first it marks the country as, it says, okay, this is the country, the rest is players. And here's when it's marking the multi-row players. So he's finding where in the PDF file you have multi-rows. And it does it with, if text contains in column 1, space, and is not country, then X. And if we filter by X, you are going to see that that is the way he's finding where multi-rows are on the PDF file, which I think is super cool. And then he's using the add index trick to promote those into, the previous row. So he can actually have the information what he needs and then just concatenates it. It's super cool. Just download the file and check it out by yourself. He's doing a great job taking into account something, if you don't do this, it will give you an error. I just change the error to null. I didn't have time to even, I spent too much time on that FIFA thing. But I thought it was super cool when he did it because it is a clever solution. And for what I could see on the files, he was the only one that did it. So let's move to the next one. So now the next one is from Hans-Peter Pfister. And let me show you Hans here. So what he did to clean out the errors that the multi-rows give you, and also you clean up even the country when it's just country, is he added a text length to the custom one. So it says, okay, how long is each row? And he figured out that if the text length is bigger or equal to 100, is just where there are no errors, and there are no countries, it's just players. And with that, he gets rid of, this weird multi-line. So he doesn't wait until it's an error and then he cleans it. He just does it that way. You have here, for example, Uruguay, that's length 30, and this will disappear and it won't give you an error later on. So the next one. So next one is from Mehdi, and if we go to his file, we will see something that it was in quite many of the solutions, and it was to have countries, coaches, and players separately, which is absolutely fine. What it does is it makes the file easier to clean. So he filters out the countries and the coaches, and it just have the players in here. And then he just, partitions everything. And he cleans by spaces also. So that was one way. And then you can do the same with countries, and then you can do the same with coaches. And you just make a relationship of everything. Okay. Next in line, we have Mehmet Baykan. And there is a cool thing that Mehmet did. Let me show you. Which it is very, very useful. I have to find it now. It's quite at the end. Let me show you. Perhaps not yet. Added column. Here it is. So we have here a column called reverse, and this is a short name, and this is the name of the players. And what he did to actually be able to clean, the others figure out that there is like a specific number of characters in most of them at least, and they could split it by that. But as you can see, that is not really true. There is quite, like we said, quite dirty data. So what he did, it was like super clever, I think. He says, okay, find me the position where the first lowercase letter begins with that function, okay? So he says, okay, the lower position is in here. And this is 16, 19, 17. And then what he goes and does, he says, okay, extract, give me the text start, the first text where the position is the first one minus one, because otherwise, if you don't have the minus one, it will take you the first one. But this is this way he cleans the short names. And I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Well done. I really love this solution. And this is super useful to find, lowercase characters or capital characters. Really clever. So Milton Castro's solution, one of the way he actually filtered out country and coach, and the blank that is, it's actually country and coach. It was, he extracted the first characters, which is basically the number of the players. You can see it here. And the lines that are either country or coach, it will be letters instead of numbers. So what he did, he just changed the type to number, and then he will get an error. So then he replaced the errors with nulls, and then he can actually filter out those if you want it. I'm not sure if it actually did that. No, he just moved. Okay, and then he extracts Argentina and coach. Replace errors. Okay, so now he has one for the country, and then we will get one for the coach. So you can follow his solution when you download the file, but there was another way to do it too. If we move to the next one, which is Morito. Morito Ota. Let's see, where do I have you? Just a second. So for Morito, the thing I thought it was absolutely fantastic is when, I asked you to clean the Power Query file, and he definitely did it. He did it always beautifully, like he did the last time he was working on this. But the thing is this fun fact. I love it. He actually analyzed the data for us and gave us some really good insights. He says the player's average height is 182, the shortest is 165, the tallest 201. He says their average age is 29, youngest 19, oldest 45, and the goalies are generally taller than the players in the other positions. Also, they are older compared to the other team members. The tallest player is Crazy Love. Youngest player is Australian Daniel Arzani. As for the club team, Manchester City and Real Madrid Barcelona are the top 3 teams whose players are in the roster FIFA World Cup. So these are really fun facts. Thank you for that. I absolutely love it. And then you can go through the solution also by downloading the file. So moving to the next one is Near. I actually couldn't get Near's file to work. Near, send me your Power BI file, and I'll add it to the to the other files so people can go through your solution. Sorry about that. I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. Then we have Powell. What Powell did was actually took the PDF, extracted into Word, and this is a solution from Matt Allington. And then you actually get quite a clean file of oh no, he's actually splitting. No, this is Pedro's. No. Where are you? Oh, I haven't opened it yet. Just a second. I thought I had it open. But what he did was to actually extract the file to Word, and then you convert it to HTML, and then you import HTML, and that will give you cleaner tables. So that will make the actual process easier. The only thing with this is that it's not online. So you have to have the file download in your desktop, okay? So you have the file there, follow those steps, and you will be able to see his solution too. And then we have Pedro from Madrid, and super cool what he did. He actually cleaned this stuff. Where are you now, Pedro? Here. So he actually cleaned everything using R. So when he actually imported the table, it was already pretty much trimmed, change text, rename columns, invoke custom function. This is this extract info. You can check what that it does. Expand extracted info, remove column, filter rows, replace error. So he didn't take care of the multi-row either. But on these, he says that he's learning R, and he was actually doing most of the cleaning in R, and then just doing the, how to separate stuff and how to extract info. You can see here that the files are already clean with this function. What is this doing? Well, you can go and take a look. I mean, otherwise this file, this will be like super big. But he's doing some cleaning here too, I'm guessing, just to get into countries. And then he is running this R script to get the information in. So take a look at Pedro's file. And Victor. So what Victor did, it was copy the information into Excel and then put it into Power BI and then clean it, okay? So you have the file available. I mean, you will have the Excel file also, so you will be able to see the steps. And as you can see, of course, it comes cleaner, so you don't have to do a lot of Power Query tricks to get the information you need when you already have the structure as tables. So this is everybody and everything. Okay, so what do you think? Amazing, right? One Power BI or one PDF and 12 different solutions. So that gives you an idea of how powerful Power Query is, but also how diverse, how you can do the same thing in like 1,000 ways, and all of them work beautifully. So well done, everybody. I have got the address from some of you to send you the price And I said for the first 5, I mean, it's only 12. So if you want, just send me the ones that you haven't sent it to me yet. Just send me the address and I'll send it to you too. So just upload it. The link is still live, so just upload your address there in a text file or something, and I'll send you the gift, the prize too. So it is all for today. I'll see you again on Wednesday with a Power BI video. I haven't decided yet what it will be, so we'll see. Take care. Bye.